Okay, Google. What can you tell me about the Netherlands?
The Netherlands is a fascinating place, especially known for its flat landscape and the way the Dutch have engineered the land to stay dry, despite much of it being below sea level. If you're looking at what's happening there right now in 2026, it's a big year for celebrations. Amsterdam is actually preparing to host World Pride this July, which is a major event marking 25 years since the country became the first to legalize same sex marriage. Beyond the event, the culture is really centered around cycling. There are more bikes than people, and the infrastructure for it is world class. Water management. You can see this in action at the Kinderdijk windmills or through the massive delta works that protect the coast. Historic cities. While Amsterdam gets most of the attention for its canals, cities like Utrecht, Delft, and Haarlem offer beautiful architecture and a bit more of a local feel. Since it's currently late May, it's also the tail end of the tulip season, though most of the big displays at places like Keukenhof usually wrap up around this time. Is there a particular city, or perhaps something about Dutch history you'd like to know more about?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam is a city that really blends its 17th century history with a very forward thinking, modern energy. Since it's currently May 30th, the city is in a great spot. The weather is mild, usually around 18 degrees Celsius, and everything is in full bloom. If you're looking for things to do today, there's a comedy festival happening at the Caprera Open Air Theater and a big drag show called Cherie Cherie. You could also catch some live music over at the Melkweg, which is one of the city's most famous venues. Beyond today's events, Amsterdam is known for its incredible museum district, featuring the Van Gogh Museum and the Rijksmuseum. A lot of people love exploring the Jordan neighborhood for its narrow streets and independent boutiques, or taking a canal cruise to see the city from the water. Are you interested in the historic side of the city, or are you looking for more modern spots like the Street Art Museum in Amsterdam Noord?
Historic.
If you are looking for the historic soul of Amsterdam, you really have to start with the Canal Ring. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and honestly feels like an open air museum from the 17th century. I would also suggest checking out the Oude Kerk, which is the city's oldest building, right in the middle of the red light district. It offers a pretty wild contrast between medieval history and modern life. Then there is the Beginhof, a hidden courtyard that is incredibly peaceful and dates back to the 14th century. Since you are looking for history, would you prefer to visit a specific museum? Or are you more in the mood to walk through an old neighborhood like the Jordan?
The last one.
Since we were talking about the historic side of Amsterdam, are you referring to a specific place called the Last One? Or perhaps a hidden spot you've heard about? There isn't a major historic landmark by that exact name, but it sounds like it could be a local shop, or maybe a specific story. Could you tell me a bit more about it?
No, I meant the last thing you said.
Ah, you're leaning toward a walk through an old neighborhood like the Jordan. It's a fantastic choice for history lovers because it was originally built in the 17th century for the working class and immigrants, so it has a much more intimate lived in feel than the grander canal areas. You'll find narrow streets, hidden courtyards called hofjes, and plenty of those brown cafes that have been around for generations. Would you like me to find some walking directions to that area for you?
Yes.
Great choice. The Jordangan is about an hour and 35 minutes away from your current location in Geldrop via the A2. It's a beautiful spot to explore Old Amsterdam. Would you like to start the navigation now, or should I see if there's anything else you'd like to do there?
No, I want to see the Jordan.
I've found some historic places in the Jordan for you to explore. The Anne Frank House is a very significant site nearby, and there's also the Westertoren, which offers great city views from its historic church tower. I've shown those and a few others on the map. Would you like to go to one of these? Or hear more about the options?